He starred in the most prominent drama of 1994. Then suddenly, poof, he was gone with the wind. Let's dive into one of Hollywood's most perplexing mysteries. What happened to the Dr. Pepper burp in Forrest Gump? Whenever I re-watch Forrest Gump, I am blown away by the incredible supporting roles. But while everyone remembers iconic, lovable characters like Bubba or Jenny's father, to me, someone else stole the show. The Dr. Pepper burp.
They put you in this little room with just about anything you want to eat or drink.
It was the most memorable scene in the movie. When Forrest visits the White House to be certified as an All-American football player, he overindulges in soda. And that's when the Dr. Pepper burp emerged to charm the audience. It was a brief but flawless performance. Hardly surprising, as the Dr. Pepper burp was played by the legendary Burt Lancaster.
Probably for most American actors, he was like a hero. Very much so, yeah. You know, we all respected him.
In the 90s, Lancaster was adored by both the audience and the industry, having starred in major burp roles like The Lion King, Dumb and Dumber, and Stephen King's It. Moviegoers couldn't get enough of Lancaster. Even other movie stars got starstruck just by getting a whiff of the industry's most famous burp.
Yeah, I ran into him at some sort of after party for a film, and I walked up to him and I was kind of in shock to meet him, and I said hi, and he goes hi, and he was kind of on his way out. He's always usually on his way out somewhere.
Idolized by many and seemingly a carefree, gassy character, Lancaster did carry a lot on his shoulders. He was scarred by a rough upbringing and a dominant father, Aaron Lancaster. Aaron was a former actor with only one major film role under his belt. He was determined, some say obsessed, with making his son more famous than himself. He pressed Burp to star in street performances, even Broadway shows, robbing him of the normal childhood that every Burp should have. In 1994, however, Burt Lancaster seemed to have put the rough years behind him. The success of Forrest Gump had made the world his oyster. But problems were about to bubble up. High on the fame, Lancaster let it rip with a hedonistic lifestyle of Hollywood partying. He was spotted attending wild, cocaine and Semticon-fueled parties with other A-list actors, like the diarrhea from American Pie or the sneeze from Jurassic Park. In spite of this wild life, Lancaster could somehow still maintain a career.
Did he work drunk?
Not drunk. I don't know if that was his weapon of choice at the time. If he was impaired, he was very good at hiding it. He seemed different.
But in the early noughties, things started to spiral out of control. Lancaster was going through 12 hits of Semticone every day. He hit rock bottom when he was kicked out of a harness racing venue after relieving himself in 11 sulkies. This incident left Lancaster out in the cold. With no new acting roles, there was no money to fund his bohemian lifestyle. A few years later, Lancaster had kicked the drugs, but was struggling to make a comeback. He starred in a few commercials. He played Jake Moore in Wall Street, Money Never Sleeps, but he could never reach the heights of the Forrest Gump days. After a failed attempt at starting an acting school for young burps, he was never seen again. Did Burt Lancaster have a destiny, or was it just floating around, accidental-like on a breeze? Maybe it was both. Many have speculated on where Burt Lancaster is today. Some say France, some fear he's dead. Some say a combination of the two, and some say Burt Lancaster was just gas who made his way from someone's digestive tract, exited through the mouth, and then dissolved into the air. That's probably it, actually. Yeah. Bye.